My name is Libby Amato, and I will be playing Anne-Marie. I have been part of the arts community here in Milwaukee for over 20 years. I've had the great fortune to work with most of the companies in town in one way or another, and I'm currently the managing director at Next Act Theater.
Subscribe to Next Act.
And Chamber. I've known Milwaukee Chamber Theatre, since I started working in Milwaukee. I was previously in a production called 1,000 Words that was a co-production with Forward Theater, and have always been a big fan too. Try to see every show I can. I first encountered Doll's House in college, and I've loved it ever since. And I think this is just a fantastic adaptation. I've read several different versions. I think this is concise, gets to the heart of the story. All of the beauty is still there. Well, Doll's House is about, I guess at its core, a family and a marriage, and it explores a lot of themes that are very relevant today, as far as what does it mean to be in a marriage, and a healthy marriage, and what are those expectations? What is a woman's place in this world? What are a woman's choices in this world? Do women have more choices now than they did then? Anne-Marie is the maid in the main household of this story. She is also the person who takes care of the children, the nanny, but she's also a bit of a mother figure to Nora, who's the main character in this. She's been with the family for a very long time, and I think because she has that life experience, more so than ever, she is very protective of this family, and very specifically of Nora and the children. She is someone who I see as a survivor. I think she knows the world she lives in. She's found ways to accept the world she lives in and make the most of it. And there's also a certain grace in her acceptance of this world. And in some ways I'm a little envious. In some ways I admire her acceptance, and I think there's a strength in it. I think truly this story has never been more important. I think everybody should see this play. I think regardless of your views, regardless of your background, I think this is something that I would be surprised if anybody who saw this couldn't in some way relate to this or recognize the issues that are presented. I think, yes, it's been 140 years, and I think you will recognize and still relate to a lot of the things that happen in this play. I think the story is going to speak to everyone.